Hi, and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend Show. You can tell it's Weekend Show, can't you? Because everyone's playing football tournaments or they're out just playing friendlies, getting the teams ready for the start of the new season, 23-24. And next week is obviously the REFspect Tournament from Don't Cross the Line, put together for you, especially to show and raise awareness towards our referees, local or nationwide, wherever you may be. And plenty of teams have come from outside the Liverpool area as well to join the tournament. So we want to put on something, well, not just extra special. We just want the kids to enjoy themselves, play the football, go home with a smile on the face, come with a smile on the face, and make sure that the referees come up to us at the end and go, wow, what a tournament that was, Mal, well done. And Dan, don't give Dan a miss. No. And that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, there might be teething problems, we're not sure, but please bear with us. We'll get everything right. I am 100% sure about that one. That is part of my second challenge, because last week was the Yorkshire Three Peaks Challenge, which I told us about last night. And next week is the tournament that I'd say I put on, but it's our 20th anniversary. So we need to enjoy this. We need to put something on, and we want to bring a lot of awareness towards our referees, and that's what we'll talk about to the teams. We'll tell the teams what we expected them. There'll be no messing around. We'll have the codes of conduct. You adhere to them, you don't adhere to them, you don't want to be there in that tournament. Yes, we all like to win. Yes, it's a big tournament, and yes, the kids are going to be playing football to win. That's what it's all about. You know, we talk about development football, but kids go out there to win. You know, yes, they develop, coaches can develop them, we can develop them ourselves, we all get together and just make sure that the kids are enjoying themselves. Parents, we're asking you on the tournament to stand back, start your passion by clapping, encouragement. That's key to grassroots football. There's nothing wrong with passion in grassroots football whatsoever, but there's a difference when you start verbally abusing or showing disrespect towards our referees, the officials, each other, and committee members as well. It is not all about winning, believe me. It's nice to win. You don't win, we might put a tournament on next year that you're invited back to. You might come up to them and say, never again, I don't want to go in that tournament. Why? Because you disrespect referees. Now, we won't tolerate any abusive behaviour, no verbal abuse, no aggressive behaviour, no racist comments, and especially no bullying on or off the field of play. The referees will be primed for this. We will be talking to them, we'll be getting everyone going, and we want to make a massive difference. We want you to enjoy yourselves, and we want the referees to go out there and just say some fantastic football. But we'll be doing things together, and we'll let you know what we're about to launch as well. We'll be getting in touch with Sky to chase them up for next week. Let's just hope that they turn up, because it's something different that we want within grassroots football. And the start of the season, we want to bring everyone together. That's all we need to do. And let's give everyone a reminder about what they should be doing when they go into their junior league, what they should be doing when they adhere to referees' rules and regulations. They're not the referees, actually. They're the governing bodies, aren't they? And that's what we need to do. And all they're doing is interpreting the rules of play on the field of play. And it's for all of us to understand. If a referee gives offside, he gives offside. She gives offside. Penalty, he or she gives the penalty. Free kick, he or she gives the penalty. Whatever it may be, we just stand back, count to 10 if you think it's a mistake, and just talk to the person next to you and just say, but don't start shouting and screaming at the referee, because that could intimidate them and they could end up making more mistakes. So you're doing them an injustice by having a go at them. We want a deterrent of us being on the sidelines, letting you know that it's all about respect. Don't cross the line. Just stay together, clap, applaud, cheer. Not just the home team or your team, the away team as well. You know, the opposition. Let's get together, bring the kids together, and let the kids start telling you how much they enjoyed it. And it's only on 9 till 1. It could be 9:15 that we're asking for teams to kick off. It could be. Honestly, we just need, the reason why is because the adult leagues have surpassed everything. It's down to them, and apparently their leagues come first over grassroots football. so we can't be late on the first day on Saturday when their league starts. So we may ask a league or two to kick off at 9:15, and it just means that you're finishing early and you've got the rest of the day and the weekend ahead, because this is the Saturday that we're talking about. So I'm sure no one's going to moan. They're going to get there, they're going to be ready for it, and away we go. And Dan Pato, we're going to work hard on this one, I assure you. We want everyone to enjoy their game of football. We want them all to go away, and the REFspect winners will win a cup, and they'll also win a trophy, but it won't be a runner-up trophy. And the Heart of Gold winners will receive a cup, but everyone gets a participation medal. So it's well worth being involved in it, whether you like them, whether you don't. I know what it's like with teams. They don't, you know, they like to win, yes, of course, but being there on our 20th anniversary is something special. Just let the teams know. Let me have a little drink of water as well. I'm doing well on this. 4th bottle of water today, keeps you fit, healthy, take me off the tea a bit. Okay, I was only drinking black tea, but it does the job. Since I've done the walk, I seem to be more in water, and I'll tell you why, because I'm jumping off the grassroots footballs. The reason why, we were doing a walk, myself and Dom, on the last peak, and we heard a waterfall, and I've said to them, if we get to the top, it has to be the top, because don't drink from the bottom, because you've got lots of sheep and cattle. So I'm just giving you a little heads up. And also humans at the bottom, water will come down, the fresh water will come down from the very, very top. So you're all clear on that one. And we heard this waterfall. It was only small. And then I actually saw it, spring water. It was pure, it was lovely, and I couldn't stop drinking it. It's a different taste to a water bottle, to your tap water. It's absolutely, if that water tastes like that all the time, I would not stop drinking it. And Dom went a bit further up, he done exactly the same, and he couldn't believe the taste, and he still talks about it now. And I remember doing that on the National Three Peaks. We couldn't stop drinking the water from the very top. It's so gorgeous, there's nothing like it, I assure you. If you're ever out and about and you come across a waterfall, not the low one, top one, taste the water. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. mal@don'texttheline.com. Going back to the tournament, we aim to make sure everyone's enjoying themselves. We aim to make sure everyone is abiding by our rules and regulations, and also the facilities rules as well. They've got facilities there, got a cafe for teams that are coming across, and also they've got toilets, so there's plenty of facilities. The pitches are great, and if it was snowing, I think the pitches will still be on. Let's hope for a clear weekend, just like this will do. Okay, it's been a little bit boring the weekend. Wasn't for me. I'm saying the weekend. We're only in the Saturday. But will we get the hotter weather next week? Just warm weather, please. Do you want the kids? But then again, it shouldn't be a bother, because if it gets hotter, you're all away by 2 o'clock anyway, aren't you? Or 1 o'clock, and you can go and do your own things. And I hope everyone comes up to me and shakes the hands of me and Dan and the referees. That's all we want, bringing people together, and we've been doing that since 2003, and there's going to be no difference, I assure you, next weekend. People can come along and watch. The scouts are all over it, we know they are. We want loads of people to turn up and enjoy themselves and applaud and show loads of passion. As we just said, there's no harm in passion in grassroots football. We'll never take that away. We just want applause. We want people to be respectful to the kids on the pitch, the referee, and each other as well. The staff at Jeffrey Humble, they do no harm. They're trying to save you. They don't need abuse. No one needs abuse, deserves abuse. And it really will go against it, because we are hoping for FA officials to turn up, and also the county FA officials to turn up. So if they see it and it's untoward, that could do you damage in the long run before you even kick a ball in your new league for the new season 23-24. You don't want to do that. Pass that message on to parents, pass it on to managers. When you hear this, it's going to be strict. It really is going to be strict, and we want people to work together. You can work together and you can work with us. That's all we ask you to do. Let the kids enjoy themselves, let the kids play football, let the referees, the officials do their job. We can't go wrong. We really can't go wrong. We just need everyone to sing off the same song sheet as us and enjoy themselves. Can we get more teams in under 10s? Get in touch with me tonight, marathonTextiline.com. Let's fill that up, let's get it underway, and let's go from there. And the whole tournament is full. The whole tournament. We're looking forward to it. Can we fill it up with the rest of the teams? It's up to you. Low to medium level, get in there. If you're a little bit of a higher level, that's no problem. We may bring some under 9s in that they think they can take it on, and you can give them a little bit of challenge. But obviously, if they're academy teams, there'll be no challenge there for them. It won't be giving them any sort of game. So we want the games to go well. People not to come up and say, you brought them in as an academy team, they're bound to win it and knock us out, and you know, we're not that good, we're not that strong. We don't want that. We want to just make sure that we've got it all fair. Everyone's got a decent challenge. You could win the Heart of Gold Cup, the REFspect Cup. You've got a double challenge. Every team will play in a semi-final, and it's around about 15-minute games. We'll get them in for you. The fixture secretary, Dan Pato, will be doing all that. I can take a back seat, and I can make sure that everyone is respecting the referees and each other on and off the field of play. We don't want parents walking onto the pitch, not in a million years. We want everyone to respect each other. 2 coaches will be allowed on the sideline, but you have to stay on your own line. You can't wander around and go on the other line shouting instructions. We want 2 coaches from one team, their own team, on one line. That's what we want, and that's what we're going to. If you see 2, 3, we don't want any deduction of points. Any verbal abuse, there could be deduction of points. We're not talking points here, we're talking that you could be asked to leave the competition. You don't want to jeopardise your team. You want to zip it, as they say, and encourage your team. We won't allow for any abuse towards referees. You can't turn around and say the referee is there to destroy your team. That's not going to happen. The referee may make mistakes like we all do, day in, day out. And you've heard that word before, they're only human. After all, well, a few more words, not just the one word, but they are only human. You've got to take that into account. And a lot of the referees that we're going to be using are 14, 15 years of age, still at school. Remember that. We don't need them to be subject to abuse, do we? Not in a million years. We just need them to love it, go out there, enjoy it. They're only given what they see. If they don't see it, you can't scream at them. And if there's any fighting whatsoever, that could go against the team. So managers, coaches, please explain to your parents before you go anywhere else. Tell them what you expect of them, please. Tell them. And that means loads of passion and loads of support and encouragement. And that makes a tournament, it really does. We don't want to report teams that are being abusive to us, to each other, to other players, and also to referees or committee members or even staff at the Geoffrey Humble. We don't want that. There's no need for that. We want a clean, fair and lovely tournament. We want the kids to go out there and enjoy themselves. And there's nothing better than kids smiling. You know it, I know it. So why do we do it? We only have a minority of irate parents, spectators. We'll take them out the game, and we expect parents to complain to the officials if they come across irate parents or spectators, but not shout and scream and take them on themselves. Come to the officials, we will deal with it, or even go to the referee at the end. But don't go to a referee on a pitch, because that will go against you as well. We've got 5 minutes left of the show. We're hoping you're enjoying it. We just want, even today, if you've had games today, I hope you've gone out there and respected the referee. That's what we want, or even each other. And if you've got tournaments or games, friendlies tomorrow, do exactly the same. But if you're under 10s, tell everyone, get into this, honestly, the tournament, you'll be thanking them to the end of the world. Low to medium level, under 10s, space is there, marathonTextiline.com. Get in touch with me, give me a phone number as well. I've been spending hours and hours putting the phone numbers in. We've got to do a WhatsApp group. You will get the fixtures off Dan Pato this week. And we just hope, or if there was a draw that we could do on live on here, then we could do it with a couple of kids. We may just do that. If that's the case, we'll give you the link to look on, and you can see exactly what your team is going to do or play or who to play. But let's see how it goes. We all know, and you should be expecting it as a team, as a coach, as a parent, that there might be little mistakes going along somewhere along the line. But we ask you teams to kick off on time. Don't let the kids wander off. Keep the kids around. Get them on that pitch. It's going to be brilliant. We can't wait for teams to get on the pitch. We'll have walkie-talkies, maybe a whistle. Whistle them and tell them that's your game. Please get on that pitch. Get it on and let's get into the next game. We want enjoyable football. No, it's not. It's a knockout. We don't want, oh my God, you've got to do the next challenge. It's not that. We just need to play football, get the two teams together, pick your team, no wandering on a pitch, coaching while someone else. Get off that pitch while you're coaching as well. If you have to coach, go off the pitch, let the other team on. It won't be tolerated to sit in there with the team, win, lose or draw. Get them off, tell them to go over there, let the other teams come on and play. Don't start warming up where the teams are playing. You have to wait back, finish, then go on the pitch. We'll make sure that we get the job right and tell you that this is not fair. We need you to encourage your kids to play, not on the field of play while games going on, but further out, but be around, and we'll have walkie-talkies and we'll try and message down. If he messages me, get team, blah, 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 on the pitch now. You have to move on that pitch because that referee will be ready to kick off. You don't want to lose time. Your teams don't want to lose time, but the officials will be taught, blow that whistle, start the game. We have to be finished by 1 p.m. on the Saturday to let the adults on. That is not out of our hands. That's through the County FA and the Leisure Centre itself, which is Jeffrey Humble. Okay, we've still got 3 minutes. This is a long show, I must admit. Normally when I'm talking and looking at that, it's over and I'm taking time over. But I'm not. Just 2 or 3 minutes left of the show, and we can only encourage yourselves to get involved in our tournament. Under 10s, it's all full, and that's on the bank holiday Monday at Jeffrey Humble. It finishes by 1 o'clock. What more could you ask for? And we're hoping for a couple of ambassadors from Everton to turn up. It'll go in the programme, match day programme, with a bit of luck, at Liverpool and also at Everton. They're going to promote it for us. They're going to make sure that the tournament has got all the publicity it deserves. And if Sky can turn up on the bank holiday Monday, it would be absolutely fabulous. We want them there. We want a bit of media. We've invited Grassroots Football UK. Let's just say he hasn't come back and confirmed yet whether he's going to be coming. And we've invited Football for Football as well to do a little bit of filming. That'll be on the Sunday. And they're high level games as well, under 12s, under 11s. So why not get involved with us? Then don't cross the line. REFspect Tournament, 26th, 27th and 28th of August. I've got my work cut out. It's a new challenge for me. It's a nice tournament. It's our first tournament under these circumstances. And we just hope that we get loads of reviews and positive feedback. That's what we're after. And please, make sure you look after the teams from outside our area. They come to play. They come to see kids play. They're all friendly. We're friendly. Let's show it on and off the field of play. Thank you very much indeed for tuning in to the Grassroots Show. We just need you to make sure that you've got it in the diary, and we'll announce when we'll have these fixtures. I've got to work on the WhatsApp to put every one of you in a group. And if anyone knows West Derby, Ajax, please tell them to get in touch with me, because that's the only team that I can not get hold of a manager and get their phone number off. Please get in touch with them and tell them, mal@don'textheline.com, send your mobile number in, please, so Mal can add you to the WhatsApp group. Otherwise, you're going to be struggling to get your fixtures, I assure you. There we go. We come to the end of the show. We hope you've enjoyed it. We hope you've enjoyed last night's show, and we hope you'll enjoy tomorrow's show as well. But if you've got football, remember, REFspect on and off the fields of play. I'm Mal Lane. Hope you've enjoyed it. For myself, Mal Lane, and all the team here at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, REFspect programme, and our Heart of Gold initiatives, which are becoming very important, and no ref, no game. We'll see you tomorrow, round about 7 o'clock. Good night, God bless.